So we got a bit of a walkie-talkie here today. Today we're going to be taking out this large oak tree, nice white oak that came down in a storm. First storm in end of June, a lot of strong wind. Really a magnificent tree, shame it went down. Second storm in July with all the rain washed this bridge into the tree. Was able to pull it out, but today we're going to be we got about 50 feet of nice log here. We're going to cut it up, take it up to the mill, cut it up into some nice lumber. So we're going to be cutting this into about 8-foot sections on the mill. No one is going to be made into tables, so nobody really likes a table more than 8 feet is what most people want. So hopefully we can cut it here and up here and hope that it doesn't fall over. Well, that wasn't too bad. That came down pretty easy. We'll go get the log carrier. This piece is pretty good. There's a big crack right here. It goes up about 4 feet or so, but there's a lot of good wood in this piece. The next 20-30 feet is going to look really good. Well, now we got the log cart over it. All we got to do is winch it up now. Well, now that we got it loaded on the mill, we're just going to release it and start making lumber. So this is a bandsaw mill. It's basically a very heavy duty bandsaw. It's got an 18 horsepower motor. The blade goes through this way, makes a very thin cut. Can handle up to about 30 inches wide on the cut and about 38 inches in diameter for a log. I made this back in 2008. Local steel, pretty much my own design. It's been cutting a lot of lumber ever since 2008. Let's get going. this is the first step. Leveling off one side, we'll flip it over, square it off, and start to make some square boards out of it. Probably not going to do any live edge with this, probably just some 2-inch thick slabs. Looks pretty good. The end of life of all blades on this machine is that they all break. I get about 6 resharpenings from them. I can resharpen them about 6 times, and eventually they're going to break. And you just saw how they break. Easy enough to replace them. The blades are about 15 bucks a piece, so not super expensive, and they go on pretty easily. This unit here is a hydraulic tensioner. Gives very precise control of the pressure on the blade. So it's really key so that you get maximum life out of the blade. Just like that, we're back in business. Beautiful stuff. Really nice looking.